Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Sneakers Insight video, and in today's video I wanted to talk on which shoes are more harder to get and which shoes are more easier to get. Rare Jordans or Yeezys. Now, with Rare Jordans, I'm going to tell you this right now, alright? Because with Rare Jordans, at times they will sell like Rare Jordans, like for an example, like the like Air Jordan 1 Retro Highs. They'll sell those, but it'll be in a different colorway. So it won't be like the OG ones. Now, just pretty much to just cut straight to it, probably it's going to be harder to get OG Jordans versus some Yeezys, because in my opinion, like, they can, depending on what shoe it is from Yeezys, they can run about the same price, because I know if it's like those first pair of Yeezys, like those Zebra Yeezys, or what's those like ones, there was like these like gray, it's like had like gray black, it was like there's some Yeezys out there where it's like kind of hard to get. I don't know the exact color way of that one that I was just talking on, but no, like the zebra ones, I think some other ones, there was these like green ones that glow in the dark. And yeah, then there's some Jordans out there where it's like the, you know, they fall in like that same category, like probably those lime green Yeezys. They will probably be, because those shoes came out a while ago, so I'll probably put those like in the like Air Jordan like 4 bread range. Like, you can get them, but it's gonna cost you some money and stuff. So yeah, but no, other than that, like, it really just depends on what shoe it is. But I don't personally think that there's no shoe out there that can compete with like the like retro like first pair of Jordans, because for one, it's like those shoes have been out for a while. I know that's probably like ongoing debate, you know, like which shoes are better, Yeezys or Jordans, but no, like, even Kanye himself be wanting to wear Jordans and stuff. So like, no man, you can't compare. Like, if we talking like retro bread ones, no comparison. If we're talking bread 11s, in my opinion, no comparison. There is no Yeezys out there that can compete with the bread 11s. All right, in my opinion, the bread 11s are the all-time like best shoe possible. I don't know any other shoes that could compete with those shoes, but there's probably some. I just don't want to look because my love is with the bread 11s. But no, like there are Yeezys out there that's going to be hard to get, but I feel like that with Jordans, there's going to be a lot more harder Jordans to get, because there's probably those Jordans where they did have a good, you know, sale going on, but they hadn't released them in a while. And then on top of that, then there's like those like retro ones that came out like in the 90s or early 2000s. Like, for an example, the bread 11s. If you try to get you, like, I feel like if you want to get you a good original like top tier shape bread 11 from 96, yeah, it's gonna probably cost you some money and stuff, because there's probably not too many people out there that has those shoes that's in top tier shape and they're in good quality, and you know, has it been worn or any of that stuff. Like, no, those shoes gonna probably be a little bit busted, but even then, like, it's still gonna be pricey and stuff. You know, probably won't be as pricey, but it's still gonna be pricey compared to a pair of Yeezys and like the Adidas. Now, I think the only pair of Yeezys that can compete with Jordans are the Nike Yeezys. I was more so talking, I always forget about those, but no, those will probably be the only ones that can have some sort of comparison to like retro Jordans, because if you look at those like Red Octobers, in my opinion, like even like those will probably be a lot more harder to get because they've been discontinued. They're not working on them on a regular basis, versus like some other pairs of shoes from Jordan. It's like, yeah, it's like they'll have like a time frame when they release those, but last time those Nike Yeezys were released, it was like, fam, it was a while ago. I think, how old was I? Because I remember when the Red Octobers, when they came out, but anything prior before that, it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard, bruh. So yeah, it'd be hard finding those shoes like in top tier shape. I have to say those would probably be the only shoes that could compete with like some retro Jordans and stuff. But anyways, and that being said, yeah, if you have anything that you want to add on into this, feel free to comment it down below, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and this ain't my podcast. By the way, check out my podcast, because there's at times where I talk about sneakers on there too, but thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMOSS, so we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.